So hello and welcome to my no-dig veg patch. This is our first step on the way to hopefully sustainable living. It is absolutely out of my comfort zone. I haven't grown anything before and certainly not a no-dig veg patch. What I've been bowled over with is with no-dig, and I'll talk about the premise of it first and then go into how we made it, is that it's super simple. So far, at least, I haven't started planting anything or trying to grow anything just yet. But the concept is that it lives on top of the ground level, so the soil, which means that instead of digging into it and kind of breaking up all the soil and the dirt, it actually protects the micro-organisms underneath it, like fungi, bacteria, invertebrates, bugs, etc. And that's really good for keeping that low-level ground dirt healthy, which means that hopefully, ultimately, our harvests are going to be bigger and better and more bountiful, but we'll see about that. I want to talk a little bit about how we made this, had a bit of support. It really is simple. A military term is KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And I really like that. I like how the simplicity in this. All you need to do is trim the area that you want to have your veg patch. Then you place cardboard down, as you can see here. It's starting to rot down now in order to protect it and stop the weeds from growing up straight away. And then place out where you want to have your veg patch. Mark that out and put the compost down. Hello Pip, yes again. Hi, thanks for helping. And once you put your compost down, around the edge we just place a bit of wood chip to allow me to walk around and access it without disturbing the compost. And it's as simple as that. We've also put some woodwork in, got a bit fancy, in order to give a bit of structure support to some of the vegetables that could grow vertically. Exciting times. This is my first vegetables that I'm going to plant. I've been reliably informed the best way to do it is by using these reusable trays. We're going to be planting spinach today. These trays will allow us to essentially control the conditions in which they grow and allow it to control the moisture that goes in there, make sure it's the right temperature and reduce the risk of pests, which ultimately will increase the success of germination. Right, how do we do this? So I need to fill 28 of these cells here, which are the first 3 rows. I've got my compost, and we can pick up my compost, beautiful compost, and just lay it in until it gets to the top. Just filling it up gently up to the top, leveling it off. Once you fill it to the top, you want to lightly water it so it stays nice and moist. Now, shows that how much of an amateur I am. I don't actually have a watering can, but I've got a little misty end on the end of my hose. So now you want to lightly compact. I'm sure there's a tool for this, but I'm just going for it. My thumb. Fill it back up to the top again, lightly, like sprinkling. All of this is guesswork. That's what I've been told to do, so I'm just doing it. I'll probably do it all wrong, and please, any comments or feedback will be much welcome. Be kind and constructive. So now we fill it back up again. We've got our spinach seeds, which look cool. They look like little, weird little stones, pebble things. So now we're coming to sowing the seeds. It says we should put in about 1 to 2 seeds per cell, and we're going to just use my thumb to create a hole of it in it around about 1 centimetre deep. Pick my 2 seeds, 1 or 2 seeds up, and drop them in. So all that's left to do is to do my final little bit of watering. My instructions are to water it, gently water it until nice and damp. Now I'm not sure how to quantify that, but I'm going to give it a go. I'll do. So all that's left now is to go and find a nice dry spot with a bit of sun, put it in, and hope for the best. Right, there we go. Next to window on the list sill. Things we've got to look out for over the next 2 to 3 weeks, as it has hopefully they start to grow, is that they just stay nice and moist and don't dry out. That's the biggest threat, and don't get obviously too hot. And then in 2 to 3 weeks time, I'll let you know how it's gone and try and transplant them across onto the no-dig patch.